I've just returned from one of the most painful experiences in my entire life. It has made me have a whole new outlook on life. It was very difficult. It was a really difficult experience I had to go through, and I want to share this with you guys because I want to be honest with you. It was very hard. So let me kind of start at the beginning. In 1997, that's the year that I was born. Just kidding. No, I won't go back that far. So I was there with my good friend Tapmaster. He was making some comments about how things are too easy, and I told him that I think it would be cool if he challenged himself a little bit more. Something along those lines. Maybe it was the other way around. I don't really remember. All I know is that I had this idea in my head of a challenge run where you don't use any skills and you cannot buy stuff from merchants in the game. The idea is no skills, just what you find, right, in the world. So we start working out the rules a little bit, and we're like, oh, dude, this is going to be sick. It's going to be hard. It's going to be fun. And it was. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I had such a good time. It was a good way to revisit one of my favorite games of all time. Now, I must tell you about the pains. The pains. We were playing on hardcore mode. And basically what that means is that if you die, you have the possibility of losing your save forever. Which, is like, okay, that's not too hard, right? I'm going to go through my strategy, okay? Because we had to beat the quest, and then we had to beat an endgame boss at the end. So, the strategy here, okay, I did some research. If I get SAR armor, I can get up to 90% resistance in fire, right? So I was like, okay, now I need to fight a fire-type boss. Easy. I easily pick the easy boss in the game. The elite fire burning man dude thing. Okay, but there's a problem. In order to get SAR armor, you have to get SAR stones, because there's only 5 of them in one playthrough. So I started thinking, okay, I can legacy some stuff. But I want to stay true, because I don't want to just put the entire SAR armor in the legacy chest and then pick them all up. First of all, that would take forever if I did it legitly. I'm only going to use 2 chests. I have a method where I'm going to legacy twice and be able to receive and make 2 pieces of the armor. Getting the SAR stones is the easy part. The next part, I have to go to Vandaffel Fortress, which is one of the more difficult areas, especially when you don't have any skills. I go into Vandaffel Fortress and I'm like, okay, yeah, I can beat these guys. I've done it before. It's so easy. Boom, dead. Boom, I die again, and I die for real. I just keep banging my head against this wall where I keep dying against the Vandaffel Fortress, because in order to get the first legacy chest, I have to beat the Vandaffel Fortress. If I don't beat Vandaffel Fortress, this whole run is a waste. There's nothing I can do. Except I was wrong about that, and I wasted my time doing this entire thing for nothing. I didn't need to do any of this. This was a huge waste of time, because it turns out I could have used the candle plate set this entire time, and what was I thinking? I wasted several days playing Outward, doing nothing, wasting my time, only to realize that candleplate set was just as good as the SAR set. Quest is easy. Nothing to worry about. I almost died a couple times. In fact, I think I died once or twice. If I had died, I was going to quit. I wasn't going to continue on from that point. And then I realized if I just take Exalted, then it reduces all of the damage that I receive by like a solid 30%. So I just took Exalted from the quest line, because technically that wasn't against the rules. The downside is that eventually your character will permadeath, which is kind of already an issue, so I was like, I'm just gonna go beat the challenge. I've spent too much time on this already. So I go to the burning tree, and thankfully, while I was doing the quest, I got the Sunfall Axe. As I walk up to the burning tree, I have this fear, this realization that maybe I'm not ready for this. And if I die, I'm not gonna do this again. This was too much effort. I said, you know what? It'll make a funny video. And so I went in there. It was so easy. I was doing 100 damage per hit. The most ridiculous thing you could ever imagine. Normally I do 24 damage per hit. I wanted to cry. As I finished that battle, tears flew from my eyes because I wasted so much time. It was a good time. I had a good time, but I'm never doing that again. And you probably shouldn't do it either, unless you're a crazy masochist or something.